Good morning, guys. So today we're going to read a book about the wind because we've learned that the wind is very important when it comes to our weather, okay? So this is going to be a nonfiction book, and we can tell because it has the table of contents right here. Okay, so let's see what we're going to learn from the book Wind by Grace Hanson. What is wind? You can feel wind, you can hear wind, you can see trees blowing in the wind. Wind is just moving air. You cannot see the wind, but it can be powerful. So you can see the wind actually caused this huge tree to be uprooted. Wind can be a light breeze or it can be a strong gust. Wind can move in any direction. And a lot of times it'll change direction quickly. Air is always pushing down on Earth. This is called the atmospheric pressure. So you've got that pressure. There are high pressure areas and there are low pressure areas. Hot air is lighter than cold air, so hot is going to rise. Low air creates low pressure areas. Cold air is heavier. Heavy air creates high pressure areas. High pressure areas move to low pressure areas. This evens everything out. We feel this movement, and it is wind. Wind direction. Wind comes from the north and the south. The earth spins. The spin changes the earth's direction. That is why wind can come from anywhere. So since the earth is moving, the wind is going to be changing too. Amazing wind. Wind moves weather. It carries heat and moisture. So remember that wind is going to move that weather along. Wind also moves seeds and rocks. Wind is also used for energy. So these big wind turbines actually collect energy and can actually power your house. So this is how wind forms, okay? So cold air sinks. See the cold air? It sinks down and it makes a high pressure. Warm air rises and makes low pressure. So what happens is the air moves from high pressure to low pressure and we feel it as wind. So when that air goes from the high to the low, that's what causes wind. All right, guys, you have done an awesome job today. So what you're going to do next is you're just going to connect to Seesaw, and I want you to tell me what you like to do on windy days. So I'm going to show you real quick. We're going to write some sentences for it. So when you hit add response, you'll just see some of our writing lines. And remember, we're practicing going from the top line all the way to the bottom line, making if our letters touch the middle line, they touch the middle line and go down. So our best handwriting. So you are going to create a sentence, actually 2 sentences, describing some things you like to do when it's windy. Because there are things that we can do when it's windy that we can't do on other days. So let's brainstorm a little bit. What about flying a kite? Yeah, you can't fly a kite unless there's wind to pick it up. So you could say, I like to fly kites on windy days. That is an awesome sentence for you to write. What's something else you can think about on a windy day you might like to do? You might say, I like to go play on swings on a windy day to where you can go back and forth and feel the breeze. Anything that you like to do on a windy day, I want 2 sentences about those ideas, okay? All right, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, okay? Great job, guys. See you later.